No, that's not. That's one of the proposals that's on the table. It's on the table on the House side. Hasn't come to a floor vote. Rob Whittle from Georgia, a freshman, is one of the lead people on that. That's an idea that's out there that's probably doesn't have any support on the Senate side, and I'm not sure how much it would on the House side. But that's definitely an idea. That, I mean, there's ideas like that. The issue with that one is the other side. Well, there are people in the government who demagogue that as a massive tax increase without telling people that it takes away all your taxes from everything else. And it's tough, but it's an idea that's there. Something has to be done with it, no doubt about it.
Everybody pays on that.
That's the other thing, and I agree with you totally. Because, for example, I got asked the other day at a town hall at Terre Haute about the tax code, and I said, they were talking about fairness in the tax code. And the person that was talking didn't think it was fair that we didn't increase taxes on the top tax brackets. The president gave in on that, and we didn't. And so my discussion was, okay, here's the current situation with the tax code, and you tell me what's fair. The top 1% pay about 25 or 30% of all revenue to the government. The top 10% of income earners pay 70% of income to the government. And the top 50% of income earners in our country pay 98.5% of the revenue. 45% of the American people paid no income tax at all, zero. And that's people that's the people that had to file tax returns. The people that had to file tax returns, 45% of those people paid zero income tax. So, the system's messed up. It's not fair. It's not broad-based enough. It doesn't. It picks winners and losers, and it's messed up.
Sure is messed up. I've got a niece that has 6 kids by 6 different dads. Doesn't hardly work, and she made $4,000 off of the government.
I know. We're actually paying people money that they didn't owe any taxes, but we're paying them money. It's messed up, and I know that. You know that. And honestly, the legislators in Washington, D.C. know that. But, what it comes down to is the situation like I told you with, what would you think if I came out with a bill that proposed taking away the child tax credit, the home mortgage deduction, and some of those, saying those are, only 35% of the American people benefit from each one of those, and propose a bill to take those away. Well, in 2013, you'd be talking to a different congressman. And I'm not saying that's not the reason not to do it. What I'm saying is yeah, probably would, but I'd probably not get very many. And that's why it needs to be a consensus, bipartisan approach to and that the American people need to know that it's fair, that it treats everybody fairly, and it's, in my view, broadens the tax base with keeping everybody's rates as low as possible, but still fund the government at a level that is appropriate. And that's the goal. Everybody in D.C. I can tell you, everybody in D.C. wants that, but the political realities of it are stopping it.
Not the Nancy Pelosi's.
Now they don't.
They don't want it.
I'm saying on our side, and a lot of on the Democrat, on the Senate side, some of the leadership in tax reform are Senate Democrats, because they know the system's thing too. It's a bipartisan understanding, except for a few people out on the fringes that understand that this needs to be changed. It is, but it's just politically very difficult for people to do.